Everybody, welcome to Green Living Path. Today we're just going to do some yoga using your breath to link before your poses, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So just you being conscious of breathing before your poses and linking it through. So in through the nose, out through the mouth we'll do today, and then just slowly getting through it and just breaking it down. I'm going to just let you follow the poses, and we're just going to warm up. So just starting with just hips, that's good, circles, this is a full body workout. This is one of my practices I do, so we're just going to keep practicing using the breath. We're going to do the whole practice. Let's give it a go. Good. Really releasing those hips. It's important to release the hips because we're sitting on our butts a lot nowadays. Great. Focus on the breath and just relaxing, rotating the hips. Then the other way. Great, it's good, nice round circles, fluent, flowing with all your movements. It's important. Really nice big grand circles. Just practicing each day. You can just do a little bit of the practice. You can break it down into different sections. But this is just a practice that I do. One of my yoga practices, just to keep the body flexible and strong. Just use that breath, breathing in through the nose, receptors in your skull to take in prana. That's great. Just keep working at it. Just little things add up, guys. So just by doing little practice each day over a period of time, it really adds up. So just be mindful of that. You don't have to do great practices. We're going to do a big one today, but that's where I'm at. But you know, you may be at a different level, but it doesn't matter because it's about just being consistent. Even if you just do 5 minutes of practice, that's better than nothing. And just being mindful that once you get into that mindset of just doing a little bit each day, it has a compounding effect on everything you do in life, like everything. Spiritually, relationship, mentally, physically and financially. It's all one. People seem to compartmentalize everything, and it is, but it's actually one. The discipline and the consistency and the compounding effect flows through each different part, and it actually is ultimately one. So just shaking it out a bit, shaking it out, and we're just going to take the leg on the instep, putting your hands up. We can bend your knee if you're not balanced, so we can stand against the walls, but you just keep working at it. I mean, everybody has to start somewhere, and some people may be really advanced and some people may just be beginning. But just doing a little bit each day is important. Just keep that nice stretching up through the arms. Drishti, you can use a gaze point, a point that you want to look at so you're focused, and let the mind just relax. Don't focus on negative thoughts of wobbling or falling over. Just be mindful of this relaxing in your mindset. It takes years to have a nice steady mindset. Most people's minds are fluctuating up and down, talking negatively. You just realise that's just the trickster, the mind, and that you're an infinite being. And then just gently coming down. Remember, you can use the wall for balance. Can you put your hand out for balance? Great. This is a great pose to release the hips. Good for strengthening the legs, opening the shoulders, and just for alignment. Everything's to do with alignment. You align yourself with energy, with the source energy in your life, and your life will flow. When you listen to the trickster, the mind will trick you into believing that you're little and you're not part of the source energy, which quantum physics says we're all part of the source energy, and for thousands of years yogis have said the same, and it's been now proven through quantum physics. Just using that breath, guys. Standing there. And then just coming back down again. Great. We're going to do this pose here. This Tandasan, standing in the pose. Tree pose we've just done. We're going to do mountain pose. You're putting your shoulders back, guys, and you're in alignment. Put your chin up a little bit. Close your eyes, just standing straight, shoulders back. It's good for alignment. A lot of people don't stand straight. They hunch their shoulders, especially at the computer. Modern day pews. And then just coming out of that pose, that's awesome. Shake it all about. And just remember, just stay relaxed with yoga. You know, just working away each day. You may be here, but then the next few weeks you may be there. It's inconsequential, it's more just important to do the pose. So we're going to come down now. This is great for releasing the hips and elongating the spine by just sitting in the pose. This has been a godsend for me, this pose, because when I'm working online on the computer, sitting down for long periods of time, it can have a compaction effect on the body. So by doing poses like this is a counter pose to the compaction of your spine and your hips from sitting in long periods. So this is a good pose, a little tip for anybody that's working in a sedentary office job or just sits down for a lot. You can get up and do this pose. This is great, and I can feel it opening the sit bone down the base of the spine and my hips. I can feel my lower coccyx elongating in this pose. And my mindset is more about letting go in poses like this. Yoga is about union, but to get there, you need to get past the trickster, the mind, and it's about letting go. Great. Over your heart chakra, anahata chakra, the hands. Your heart has got its own neurons, and your stomach has, and obviously your mind, your brain. So there's 3 brains: your mind, your heart, and your stomach. So they all have communication with each other, and they all have, scientists have discovered, neurons similar to the brain and the heart and the stomach. So it's important what you feed your stomach to be a high performance yogini or yogi. So just be mindful of that. I'm vegetarian, not full vegan. I have the odd bit of yogurt, legumes, nuts. I have the odd egg every few weeks. I might have. I'm not an absolute, but I am vegetarian. I don't eat meat. Is it just gently coming out of that? Oh, that was great. Your body really benefits from yoga. It's a tremendous effect, not just on the physical level, but on the mental level, spiritual level. There's many different paths of yoga. Asanas, postures, is hatha yoga. And that means ha, male, tha, female. And the first stage of a yogi is to have balance between both male and female. It's really important, guys. That's the first stage of a yogi. So hatha yoga is just the foundation for the body, and it also purifies your nadis, which make up all your chakras. We're getting into it a little bit on all different levels. And we're just going to do child's pose now with the hands out. Legs over hip width apart. Putting your hands out, you're pulling into the pose. This is another great recuperative pose. Breathing in through the nose, guys. Staying in the pose. This is great for releasing tension in the hips and elongating the spine. Stay in the pose. When you stay in the pose, it helps the body align itself and creates length in the body, opening up the body. Right. So now we've opened up the hips, lengthened the spine, opened the shoulders up. We're going to do a spinal twist, which is great for releasing enzymes to lubricate the shoulders, the spine, and the hips. So just making sure your hands behind your spine. Sit upright, putting your hand straight up. Keeping your fingers together, not spread like that. Keeping them together. And then just using the out breath, breathing in, and then breathing out. Just rotate the shoulder, the back shoulder. Open that shoulder out, the back shoulder. Closing the eyes if you want. Now there's a word in yoga, supra means comfortable in the pose. Just be comfortable in it. Just be mindful of your alignment. Keeping your shoulders nice and open. That's great. The out breath is a releasing breath. The in breath is taking in prana, energy into your body. This helps your body and mind. Great, staying in the pose, just opening out a little bit. And just back off a little bit and just relaxing. Right, so we've done that side. We're going to spin around. Hand back, arm up. Breathing in through the nose, breathing in, and then breathing out. Great. Just be mindful to release. You can always, if you're feeling tight, a good thing to do is what I've done over the weekend is take a hot pool and a sauna in a steam room. It helps relax the body, especially when you're training and doing a lot of yoga or doing a lot of walking or high impact. Just give yourself a little bit of time in the spa pool for relaxing the muscles, opening that back shoulder. Good. So just rotating the shoulders. Good, guys. This is just like a practice I do. I do different types of yoga, obviously. I do hatha yoga, which I'm doing now. People say there's lots of types of hatha yoga, which is asanas. There's Iyengar, Ashtanga, Vinyasa flow, Bikram, and they all primarily focus on asanas, but that's just one aspect of yoga. I do Raj yoga, which is meditation, royal yoga. I do Kriya yoga, which is all your chakras. I do a de-aging technique for the Manipura chakra. So I do a variety of yogas. So yoga is not just asanas. That's a common misconception in the West. Most people think that yoga is about asanas, postures, but actually, in actual fact, the ultimate goal of yoga is union or oneness with the source. And you can do that through meditation ultimately, but your asanas help prepare your mind and your body to get deep into meditation in conjunction with eating right. It keeps your mind very balanced. So we're just going to, I'll just go to the side so you can see. So just putting your feet out, putting your hands around, just going forward, coming from the base of the spine, and just don't force it. Just be happy where you're at. Don't let the ego, the trickster, try and stop you. You just want to be happy where you're at. Extending from the hips. Elongating the spine. Use the breath, the out breath, to soften the pose. Great. For a lot of people, the hips is holds a lot of they believe a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension on a physical level. A lot of things in the body manifest through the body that are results from the mind predominantly. So just putting your feet out again and going again. This is great for the hips. Remember, just don't force it. It's not a competition. It's about oneness and consistency. Right. Okay, so we're going to do a pigeon pose now. We did a prep. That pose we just did helps with pigeon pose. Just putting your leg out like that. Come down. For those that just are here. And then put your hands out. For those that want to do the full pose. Melting your chest down to the floor. I really like this pose. It opens up your hips, elongates your spine, and it opens up your shoulders. Great. We'll do the other side now, don't forget. It's about balance, both sides. Just putting your shin bone parallel if you can, just coming down. And just putting your hands out. Melting the heart to the ground. And then just gently coming up. That's great, guys. So just with this pose here, this is great for the groin. With your toes here, you basically don't want to grab the toes. There's little bones in there you can bend, so just grab the ankles. Just opening up the groin. Just being gentle though, don't overdoing it. A lot of people like to overdo things, but then they get stiff or injuries. But as a yogi, we're just growing slowly. It takes a long time for a great oak to grow, and that's what our objective is just little things that add up, guys. A compounding effect over time. And just opening that groin out. And then just massaging the bottom of your foot. There's different pressure points in here that have different relations to organs in your body. Your skin is the biggest organ in the body. So just by massaging your feet, you're massaging the organs in the body. Pressure points, pressure and foot massage. And then what we do is we grab the feet and we open them out into Baddha Konasana. butterfly pose. Great pose for opening out the groin. Really good. Awesome, guys. Yoga's about asanas predominantly. They're about obviously flexibility, but there's also a lot of strength poses in yoga as well that get you strong. So there's a balance, an assortment of poses that give you strength and flexibility, which is great. And that flexibility actually helps with all different athletic or sporting pursuits. I mean, for surfing for me, it helps. Opening up Baddha Konasana. And then just gently coming down. Just letting go, guys. Wherever you're at, just be comfortable. If you're straining too much, just back off. If you feel it like you're trying to push, yoga's not about that. There are some disciplines of asanas people like to push, but that's about super comfortable in the pose, growing slowly at your own pace. Right. Just sticking with the pose, we're just going to grab the feet. This is great hamstring stretch. And just staying in the pose, guys. Just be comfortable where you're at. I mean, there's people that are really flexible naturally. And there's these gymnasts that can do all kinds of things. But you just want to be comfortable where you're at and building each day. And just grab the sides of the feet if you can. And then just gently coming out of the pose. So we come to the end of those asanas. So just practicing a little bit each day, whatever you can fit in, a minute if you can do, just a little bit of practicing, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But I want you to just be mindful of trying to do a little bit each day. Even if you just go into that squat that I showed you to open up the hips in between when you're working or sitting down, or you want to release tension in your shoulders, you can do child's pose with the legs out and you're putting your arms out. That's another thing you can do. I mean, integrating it into your day. Follow me if you'd like, that'd be really cool. You can tab subscribe, have a look at a book. I've written 5 novels, I've got 18 books online. I've studied with different yogis, so I practice an array of different yogas. So, but my mission is just to grow, obviously, each day, lift my vibration and expand my paradigm in oneness, and also to give to others to help them grow as well, because it's a big community, and also being universal consciousness. It's very important to cultivate that, is to see everything as one, see all people as brothers and sisters. Don't see the differences, see the similarities, see that we are all one. We all have a speck of source energy in us, little speck that goes from reincarnation to reincarnation to reincarnation, guys. So that's it's important to cultivate your consciousness. When something's happening to you that it's adverse or you're annoyed in the traffic, just see them as a brother and sister. Somebody's going mad, just see them as brother and sister. Shed light and love. I know it's hard because we're conditioned in our paradigm to react to things, but yoga helps expand your consciousness. So that's what our primarily trying to do with yoga, is expanding, growing our consciousness so we see everything as one ultimately, and then lifting our vibration so that we tune into harmony and not confrontation. So that's primarily what yoga is about, is actually living in oneness and harmony. So I hope that helped everybody. It's great to see you. This is Alyogi. Lovely to see you.